me when you when you were here and when you weren't here. She showed me a lot of love, and I had a lot of love for
MommyRia definitely love you too though.
I'm saying that
She let me know in her own way. Y'all had y'all own conversations, cause one time I was moving, being in the streets trying to do shit, and I asked her to do me a favor that I was supposed to do for you. I think it was her to take you somewhere, and at first she agreed, but this is how it hit me after you reflect on certain situations. So she ended up calling me saying, "No, Stefan, I need you to do it," and me in my own ignorance, I'm viewing it like she got too much to do me a favor, and I'm thinking about me. And I remember she slipped up and said, "I don't have a problem taking your father anyway. I do anything for your father, but I know based on the conversations I done had with your father, I think you need to do it." I get what that mean now. But me, I was viewing it. But to me, that's love. You know?
plus she was thinking about me and your relationship.
Yeah.
Hey.
And when she said it, it humbled me because I knew.
And see, a lot of people that didn't know me, that never saw me in career talking and stuff, and when I bring up how special she was to me, they be like, where is he coming from with that? Like sometimes I share with your mother, or I share with Keisha, and they not the only ones, but I'm gonna use them as an example. I could see the misunderstanding of where I was coming from, cause career showed me a lot of love, cause I knew I brought up career to you, cause I think one time I told you that I had desires for you to treat her better, far as the way I looked at things, cause of how she treated me. And I said, I know she got love for you, man. God damn. One day you gonna miss career, man. I remember us having that conversation. But it's all good.
Yeah, to me, because I know a lot of people, they mysterious with me. I know my own family, my mother, they always want to know how I feel about the career thing, which I'm naturally sad, but I really do believe in God. I'm still out here fighting, and really God just gave me I get it now when it was in the gospel filler when Jesus was like, death is the little wisdom, because God know what it is that I hope for. God know what my desires are. So it's almost like a hope. Sometimes if God give a human a hope, that's a blessing in itself, because some hope requires you to live a certain way or even strive for righteousness. Even though I know I still sin, but the strive is still, I gotta get better. Even me talking to you right now about the food is just the spirit trying to do the best that I can to try to be righteous. Because I definitely love not just career, many loved ones. I want to see grandma again. But since we specifically talking about MommyRia, God spoke to me in his own way that me doing a certain purpose and being steadfast, I know I see her again.
And see, like you mentioned grandma or mama or whoever. They are one. They may be only God truly knows, but I look at it that they all of the same spirit. So if you love grandma, you love career, you love your mother, you love me, you love Keisha.
I miss granddad. I never forget. Me and you witnessed it together. I remember, and I share this moment when granddad funeral. You remember me and you sat together, and man, remember we witnessed so many people talking about granddad, and me and you was like, man, your grandfather was a legend, man. And I viewed it the same way, as far as not like I didn't know who my grandfather was, but when a person go, you reflect, and it was like just him naming everybody these different nicknames, and everybody had a genuine story. Cause I called him granddad, but even when I hear you, Hurl, You know, it made me realize what this shit about on Earth.
Also, it let us know that we didn't know everything we thought we knew about him.
Mm-hmm.
Only God knew everything.
We didn't realize how many people he didn't touch.
Yeah, there you go.
You know?
Hey, and that's a lesson, because I always say I know I've said to you, be 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 proud and gracious of your work, because just because of the numbers that you got, you probably touch more people than you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That it's funny you say that too, because right now we've been collecting data, and one of our hashtags, it ain't important what a hashtag is, but it's called BluntRap support. And you know, like, you got people that might have spoke on a certain song you made and how it made them feel. And these last couple of days, I've been humbled of how many people we didn't touch, because I know I'm just a human.
And that's important right there, because
and it reminds me what the purpose is.
See, God gets the message out whether you know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And if you putting the right word out, it's gonna get out. Cause God got His ways. The ways of God is not like the ways of man.
Mm-hmm.
And man don't know the ways of God. And I try to realize my limitations, that because I remember when I worked at the Smithsonian, one of these guys came up to me and he was like kind of praising how I carried myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me that the officers that thought they were knew so much and was so great, he said, "Bird, these niggas ain't got nothing on you, man. You the baddest motherfucker down there, blah, blah, blah." And it was kind of funny, because I never knew that people was picking up on the things I had to say. And he was saying, man, because of the message I was, even though it was a time in my life I was fucking up, but I never stopped trying to get the truth out about life, not so much about a part of life.
Mm-hmm.
It was about life, period, and what we need to do to get closer to God. But hey, it's all good.